matter remains is that, you know, when you get under Dabuz's skin sometimes, you know, when you start to steamroll him, especially with somebody like Goblin and his playstyle with Roy, his character, Roy, I mean, that character is just equipped to kill you very, very early on. And I love that Dabuz stays solid. But, you know, when Dabuz has to play from, you know, from behind, things get a little weird for him. So I like to see him, you know, versus Goblin to maybe get the lead and just try to hold on to it. Because I got to be real, Roy got some comeback mechanics, and he's not even DLC in this game.
No, it's very true. I mean, that side B, I think, speaks for itself. And then,
Boom.
of course, jab to back air with a little bit of rage. Forward smash. Oh, man, character hits like a truck.
Man, also, just big shout out to the soundtrack and Smash, too. I feel like it's something that just doesn't get enough light shine on it. The jams are just ridiculous. What song is this?
I don't know, bro, but it's got me air drumming right now. Making me looking forward to getting home and hitting the jam session.
We definitely need to hit the jam sesh, okay, friends? Pull up to the stream one of these days.
But
From Street Fighter. It's a Street Fighter song, respectfully. That's cool.
I have come to expect fire from the Street Fighter soundtracks.
Boom, there you go. And speaking of fire, we got Roy here, and Roy is definitely bringing the fire here, courtesy of Goblin. Couple forward airs to kick this off the high recovery. Gets his feet on the solid ground so he can reset his jump. Because as you know, man, you get caught without a jump off stage with Dabuz, you kiss that stock goodbye, especially with Rosalina's down there.
Yeah, very true. Dabuz, no stranger to finding ridiculous edge guards with that move. But Goblin hoping to just mow him down on this first stock. Like you said, Rod, when Dabuz has to play from behind, that's where he's less comfortable. And Roy is a character who can just come out the gate so strong, take a lead away from you, and then snowball it.
Every time. Very easy for things to get out of control. Both sides keeping the neutral airtight, though. I like that Goblin a little bit more mindful of how he interacts on these platforms, not wanting to bump into Dabuz's up tilt, definitely not forward air. Anything that's going to kind of push him off stage or, you know, keep Roy off his feet out of a jump to where he can get comboed some more.
Yeah.
Get Luma out of here. Actually get Luma a stretcher. What the heck?
Luma, I feel like killing her is less of a priority for players in the Ultimate. Like, you know, when you fight Ice Climbers, get rid of Nana immediately, right? But against Rosa, you can kind of just hope that Luma catches some strays and ends up dying, you know, kind of by accident.
That's right. Just kind of get a 2-for-1 deal.
In Smash 4, though, it was like, yo, you go for Luma. That's the problem. Get rid of her right now.
We got rid of Goblin instead, unfortunately, on this first stock. You know, it's such a strong opening, but Dabuz, again, just kind of being that wall and really utilizing and piloting Luma probably a little bit more than looking to get their hands dirty with Rosalina. Luma just has the ability to kind of stuff Roy out and just hold him down in place. Okay. Nice. Waiting on the recovery. No jab, but does find an opening for the grab. And this is what I was talking about before with Mugen's, Roy. They just don't care. They'll get right up in your face. They don't care what the combo system is, the mechanics you have. When Roy wants to get his hands on you, he's going to do it.
That was some incredible timing on that ledge get up from Goblin right there, finding the back air after a little stare down.
Yes, sir.
With Dabuz right back in it. Oh, and that's a stock. Damn. The outer hitbox of the down air enough to do it. Goblin now an entire stock behind here.
Yeah, a lot of ground to make up. This match right here is just not really working out in his favor. Luma kind of popping Goblin into the arms of Rosalina. That jab putting on a quick 10 or so %. Okay. High recovery. Okay, interesting enough, Dabuz not positioned well enough in time. I would have thought after a high recovery at that angle, he would have got hit with like down tilt or something, but.
Yeah, he gets off scot-free.
Yeah, Dabuz kind of just backing off. Goblin's going to have to figure something out and quick.
Yeah, with a lead like this, no reason to even try to close it out right now. Just do what Dabuz does best. Stay patient, grind this one out. And okay, Goblin's on the ground, but I don't know for how much longer. 120%. Even solo Rosalina can find some kills around here. Love that. The dash attack is such a good anti-short hop aerial tool for Rosalina. You know your opponent's playing like a sword character who loves to jump, like Roy. Just back up a little bit, get right back in there with that.
There you go. 161. Oh my God. 161% here on Goblin. Death is right around the corner here, depending on how these next couple interactions go. Now, even at 77%, Goblin is down, but I'd like to say he's a little far from out because he can do things with just dash attack in the corner. Even a double-edged dance on the right part of the stage can take Dabuz's stop. But he might not get a chance to do it. Down to it, has him off stage here.
All right, Dabuz overextending a little bit. Gonna give stage control back to Goblin, but not for long as that up smash comes through. Takes game one in his favor.
Clean gameplay. You'll see courtesy of the replays here. Goblin gets knocked off stage. Nothing off of that short hop back here. And again, that is the second time that we've seen a Roy go for something in the corner that may have auto-canceled incorrectly. And because of that, they just weren't able to cover themselves in time. I think that was like back air that came out from Goblin.
He missed a back air and then he jabbed.
Tried to jab to cover himself, and Dabuz is not having any of that.
Yeah, and looking at these highlights, yeah, that was my favorite moment of the match when Goblin perfectly timed that back air after a long stare down. But either way, really well played by both of these two. But yeah, there's the trump. Dabuz regrabs. And then wait for it. And there you go.
There it is. That was clean. Very tough to do, I would imagine, in the moment. You know, Roy, of course, is falling so quickly. And, of course, having to hit the sword at a certain point, you know, because you don't want to get the sour hit. I mean, you're really putting a lot on the line playing Roy. I know Roy gets like a bad rep, but there is a lot of finesse that goes into this character.
Yeah, like his game plan is easy, but executing it well is not. So you got to be super precise, or at least, you know, unlike the other sword characters, you don't want to keep him in max distance. That alone is a risky game plan in itself.
100%. Then there's like some combos that only work if you hit sour first, and just a lot of that. So great stuff by Goblin, of course, to pilot this character this far into bracket, but unfortunately, the job ain't done yet. Dabuz not going quietly. And again, taking full advantage of the terrain of the stage. Platforms are leaving. Get Roy off his feet. You can see right now, turn him into combo food.
Oh, I love that. Double jumping straight up, if not with a little bit of drift outward to avoid Dabuz. Goblin's back on stage. Dabuz actually in the corner. Oh, and the timing mix-up right there. On the double-edged dance, it's going to be a dead Rosa, especially here on town.
Now, this is what I was kind of talking about. I want to see what...
Wow, and the air dodge that got buffered actually killed him. The setup from Dabuz was fire. I wish the forward smash hit.
I was just getting ready to say, I'd like to see what Dabuz is going to do here once he can, you know, play from behind. Of course, Goblin has the lead. Very tough character, very tough player, excuse me, to regain that lead from, but sometimes mechanics just don't work out in your favor. Dabuz, of course, is going to take that and cash it out. Got ourselves an even game here once more. Goblin, you know, thinking twice about jumping. Of course, a lot of what makes Roy great comes out of that short hop forward air, short hop nair animation, but Dabuz, one of the best anti-airs to ever do it in the business. No jab F smash. Great DI out.
Yeah, Dabuz keeping his head on straight in the corner there. That could have cost him his life. Luma, enough time to come back now. We're going to see Goblin immediately stick it to her. Yep, okay, not enough knockback on that forward tilt, but yeah, got to be extra careful with your Luma right now because she's taking a bit of a beating. And there it is.
Luma has left the building, but it doesn't seem to matter. Rosalina said, I can do battle on my own. Okay, up air for the coverage, clean stuff. We've actually been seeing Dabuz use up air a lot more. Now, obviously, to cover themselves from below, but like even like on missed ledge trump attempts versus Dabuz will like answer back with up air and then get back to the ledge. So can't hang out too long. Oh my God.
Wow, that's the power of Roy in the corner, man. Jab into whatever the hell you want, and it's probably going to kill a character as light as Rosa, and it's probably going to connect on a character as big as her, too.
That's right. Rosa definitely a big target here.
Love that, the air dodge back to avoid a counter hit from Luma. Very clean stuff by Goblin. And yeah, you see right there, opting not to even bother with Luma. In this game, I mean, she's still a threat, but I feel like you just want to go for Rosa a little bit more.
Especially for somebody like Roy, who has the footwork, the mobility and the agility to try to get in between both of the two. A slower character might be a little bit more hard pressed to do that. Okay, Goblin a little hard pressed to get off of that platform. Don't want to play with the platforms incorrectly versus Dabuz.
Love the drift on that upbeat, keeping himself alive here. Yeah. Goblin working on potentially a two-stock, but here at this 112%, you can go out to any good strong hit.
Right, Goblin right now kind of cooling it a little bit, understanding I do have a lead. I'm going to go ahead and force Dabuz to come to me. I know that that's not really in Dabuz's game plan, but you know what though? He's in an uncomfortable spot. He's going to have to approach here sooner or later. Nothing off of jab, nothing off of nair.
Dabuz with the fades, using that air drift to full effect, finds a forward air for his trouble. He needs to find a way to crack through the stock though. Goblin's got him at the ledge, and I feel like this is where tragedy strikes, man.
Oh my God. And then actually gets the right corner pressure that time, swings properly, but unfortunately gets a sour hit. Down tilt. Okay.
That time, Goblin opting to just get rid of Luma. Now there's a Luma-less Rosa on the ledge at one stock high percent. It was looking really good for him, but Dabuz finds the back throw, maintains some stage control here, see what he could do with it. Oh, and he's just looking for the up smash, maybe a little bit too hard. Goblin not biting.
Yeah, showing his hands a little too early. Okay, Goblin, okay, I think he stuffed out the beginning animation of what looked to be up smash, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we've seen up smash come out, and Goblin was able to dig deep there in that game. And really just, again, take the lead and hold on to it.
Yeah, that clank right there. Could have been big for Dabuz if that connected. But you know what? Goblin evens the set right back up. Yeah, wow, look at that. Little Dragon Ball Z key blast there on the Clank animation.
There you go.
But yeah, of course, Dabuz, he's always looking to anti-air these characters who love jumping, you know, by way of up smash, by way of dash attack as well. And there it is. Yeah, and it happened again. Same thing. Into the jab forward air. Oh, man. Shout out to Dev, man, in the replays for us. Absolute GOAT. Now game 3 between these two GOATs. By the way, Goblin is going to be at Summit.
Yeah, he is. That's going to be super amazing to see. Goblin and Fatality both made it in, I believe, same day.
Yep.
I mean, Summit is already a treat to watch. It just became that much more fun.
Yeah, especially with Goblin's goofy ass, bro. I know he's going to be a treat.
I'm telling you, man, nobody brings the ruckus quite like our friends from Florida, I tell you.
It's a fact. CFL, baby.
That's right. All right, let's talk about Glitch Infinite, though. We got Goblin and we got Dabuz right now, and they're trying to keep the neutral as close as possible. Dabuz not looking to repeat history after what happened in that last game. Goblin was able to just, I mean, I'll be real, really just manhandle Rosalina. And that's not something a lot of players can say that they can do versus Dabuz, because Dabuz, again, just that formidable force. You know, he just has the answer to stop all aggressive approaches. Sometimes the aggression might just be a little too strong.
He is definitely this game's master of defense, right?
Oh,
I feel like no one even comes close to that title. A lot of people kind of play like a mixed bag of aggressive and defensive gameplay. And so does Dabuz, to be fair, right? He's not always just like sitting in shield or being boring and campy, but he is really good at preventing people from approaching him.
Okay, doing a really good job at stopping Goblin from approaching, too. Goblin playing in this really uncomfortable distance, utilizing that footwork, trying to keep Luma back into the corner. Double edge dance, again, is a dance that we all know too well, unfortunately enough, for Dabuz. That is going to go ahead and KO off the right side.
Yeah, I love the jump out of shield to actually be able to reach Rosa with something that was going to kill. When I saw it, Goblin block whatever it was that Dabuz did, I think it was the jab, I was like, oh, how is he going to reach with a sweet spot move? But of course, all that air drift from Roy, yeah, just hopped right out of shield and into his face.
There it is. Okay, yeah, we finally got one. Finally got one. But you know what, though? That distance was just, I mean, you weren't going to be able to get a cool Roy angle from there.
Yeah.
Dabuz, of course, was able to scout that out and just dunk you.
I thought the dunking contest was last night, man.
I thought it was too, but apparently we're doing it here in Maryland. I'm with it, because I didn't have any money for the real All-Star game.
Yeah.
I got money for Glitch Infinite, though.
All right, throwing those jabs out at the ledge and just waiting for Dabuz to get a little bit impatient. You know, we talk about his defense, but when he knows it's time to rush you down, he'll get to it. It's just not his strongest suit as a player.
That's right.
Not that he's even bad at it either.
No, absolutely not. I mean, both of these two players, of course, is battle-tested, you know, for any environment. Love the microspacing at the ledge. That's something we haven't been seeing much of from Dabuz. Dabuz is one of the kings of that.
Oh, it's just enough.
Damn.
Yo, I think Dabuz is going to win the dunking contest.
He might actually. You know what? Let's get Dabuz a pair of signature sneakers after that, too, man. I rock some Air Dabuzzes, some Air Busbies.
Yo, you remember the Thunder Smash Yeezys, bro?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Bring it back. Okay. A lot of platform pressure here. Usually we see that from Dabuz, but Goblin's applying it thoroughly here, and it's working. Can't stay above him for too long. Punishes the jab on shield. I mean, of course, again, just great reaction time. And I believe that was turnaround F-tilt there from Goblin.
Yup, one of Roy's most reliable finishers, especially with like the dash up into pivot cancel. It kind of functions like a surrogate dash attack for this character. But might not see any of that just yet. I think it's really good to run up on Rosa and kill Luma with, though. All right, no jump from Dabuz.
Uh-oh.
Nudges him out again with the forward air, and wow, just off the mark.
Dabuz was looking to turn that into something, if I'm not mistaken. Looked like he jumped up, maybe trying to scout out a down air. I mean, even if down air doesn't hit sweet, I believe like the sour hit just shoots you way off to the right or left, depending on whatever side she's facing. So, yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah, that Luma hit, too, is like actually gross. Okay. Let's see who's going to take this one. It's down to the wire. Dabuz with the advantage in terms of positioning, but not in terms of percent. Ever so slightly behind here.
Dabuz looking really strong right now. Goblin gets back onto solid ground for virtually free. Goblin not having to really expend any percent. I know sometimes that happens with Crom and Roy. I just can't get on the solid ground. I got to toss out a button to get back down here. Okay, cross up.
Swinging and missing. Jab, yeah, nothing off of it from that distance. Oh, God, it's so tense right now.
And I'm on the edge of my seat there. That's what I'm talking about. There's that down there, but not enough. It's good, but it's not enough. Into the corner we are, and gets in between Rosalina and Luma. Very dangerous spot. A lot of respect being shown.
I can't believe Goblin just rolled into Luma like that. Dabuz is a little bit quicker to pull the trigger. It would have been over, but you know what? He ends up finding it anyway. The up smash out of shield, such a good tool to respond to pressure for this character.
Look at that.
Lucky to be alive after that one, man. But yeah, you see Goblin, he gave up so much space with that roll back.
Love
and Dabuz just able to react. Yeah.
I mean, damn, that came out right as the sword was coming back to his base. That was messed up. Great reactionary time right there from Dabuz. Again, dealing with Roy and Crom's jab up close, not the easiest thing to do in the world, but Dabuz plays so well out of shield that it just makes it look easy.
Yeah, those moves definitely negative enough that they could be punished by something quick, like a Rosalina up smash, right? A little hard to shield grab. Sometimes you're like not ready for it because it's a quick one-hit jab. But when you do learn how to punish those, the Roy and Crom matchups get a lot easier for you.
I mean, it also just to have the presence of mind to know, damn, he went for jab. Okay, I'm going to up smash this guy. I know he's going to jab again. Sometimes, you know, you can go for jab, maybe try to mix it up and go for roll afterwards. But no, I know he's going to try to swing twice, and I have a button for him. And even at that percent, I would trade up smash with jab any day. Yeah, that's always a trade in my favor. Come on now.
All right, forward throw dash attack as the opening for Dabuz, starting off on the right foot. I always think this is Magic Harp Festival, by the way, but it's not.
Oh, yep.
Tekken and Pokken music, obviously cut from the same cloth.
That's right. They were in the same bag when they wrote them soundtracks, I tell you.
Yep. All right, ledge trap from Dabuz here. Behind him percent just a bit yet again, but he showed in the last game that doesn't phase him. It's all about where he is on the stage. As long as his feet are planted, and especially if his opponents aren't, things are looking good for Dabuz.
That's right. Oh, things ain't looking good for Goblin right now. Wow, the down air, and that time even tried to wait it out. I mean, I know before he was kind of getting let off the hook by going for a lot of high recoveries and hoping that he can drift back onto the ledge, but electing to go low. And damn, what did Luma do to you? now what did Luma do to you, Goblin?
Yeah, right? It's been all Rosa this set.
It's been all Rosa. Leave Luma out of this. Okay. He said leave them down airs out of that. Up B right there, great coverage, great high recovery, and very smart. Even when going for those high recoveries, not electing to go to that top platform, just getting back onto solid ground, the base part of the stage. The more you're off your feet, the more this type of stuff is going to happen to you here.
Dabuz with the Luma assist, the placement always so on point from him. And I feel like he doesn't even do too much of the complicated stuff when it comes to deploying Luma and going for, you know, all the crazy setups that this character can do. Dabuz keeps it relatively simple by comparison, but it works. Simple but effective is definitely the way to go, especially as a tournament competitor. You can do all the stuff you want in a Twitter clip, but when it comes to fighting a guy like Goblin on the big stage, man, you better do what you know works.
That's right. I mean, less is always going to be more, especially with just Dabuz's characters in general. I mean, you could play Rosalina and Min and characters like that super aggressively, but you wouldn't be playing those characters correctly. He knows how to pilot these characters to victory, and he's proven it right here. Has a very commanding lead right now, but again, this is Goblin we are talking about. A couple more forward airs, a couple more jabs into the corner, and it can start to make you sweat a little bit. Okay, in between. Oh, Axe doesn't go in between them this time. Rolls out and forcefully gets rolled on. That up smash closes it out. And Dabuz, strong lead.
Yeah, absolutely. This one, I thought you said strongly, and I was like, strongly what?
Strongly, yeah, strongly.
Yeah. But either way, we're about to see Dabuz potentially take this game quite a lead for himself. And that's where he's most comfortable. Goblin, he's going to have to turn up the heat to 1,000,000 right now.
Has to get hotter than Florida right now, man.
True. And not many things out there are.
That's right. Okay. Oh, my God. And this is what I was talking about. Goblin has to watch how he manages himself on these platforms. Dabuz is always looking for... Now, what did Luma do to you?
Well, it's about what he doesn't want Luma to do to him.
Actually true.
Preemptive measures here.
That's true. It's premeditated murder we're looking at.
Right. Oh, the air dodge in after the forward air. I like that. It's kind of a cheeky way to maybe cross your opponent up, but Dabuz just backed up a little too far, ends up blowing that up as well. Goblin looking lost for answers here. Needs to find some kind of an effective mix-up to just take this stock, and then needs to play perfectly on the next one.
He has to. Oh. Okay, learns his lesson there that time. Goes for the jab, and then goes for the spot dodge. Does not seem to matter, though. Dabuz with the big brain options, the bigger brain reads, closes out right there on Goblin.
Yeah,
wow.
Luma in that perfect position to sandwich Roy between herself and Rosalina. Dabuz gonna capitalize on that. Look at that right there. Oh my God, all the range on the Luma down smash that's about to come out right here. Oh, never mind. Okay, it was a lot closer than I thought. But still, very nicely done by Dabuz and to Goblin as well. 3-1, you know, taking a game off, one of the best to ever do it. Very impressive in its own right. Goblin, he's gonna have to fight one more set in order to make it into the top 8 here.
Goblin's been on a complete tear for these last few months. I mean, he's always been a really strong player, but here as of late, especially, you know, World Tour main stage time, really starting to come into himself a lot more. So I'm excited to see more of him later on in bracket, and really just more of Goblin's, you know, personality too.
Right.
Again, can't stress enough, just got into Summit. Really excited to see what he's going to bring to the table creatively there.
Yeah, and both of these two made top 8 at Let's Make Big Moves as well. Let's not forget that. Yeah, very strong performances at just the very last major to happen.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll be seeing more of Dabuz and Goblin later. I believe his top 8 qualifier in loser side will be played on the other stream. Be shocked if it wasn't.
That's right. Yeah, Goblin,